All right. Hello, welcome everybody. Hello, it is Wednesday, December the 2nd, 2020. So, yes, wow, we are officially in our last month of the year of 2020. And I know, like most of you, ready for 2020 to come to a close. It's been quite a wild year. Um, so let's finish it up with a bang, shall we? Let's finish it up with a bang. My name is Lee Chase. I'm the Adult Program Coordinator with Literacy Mid-South, a nonprofit organization in Memphis, Tennessee. We offer one-on-one tutoring for adults, so anyone 18 and over who needs assistance with reading or is looking to learn or improve their English. So if that is you or somebody you know that would like to take advantage of those services, there's some information on the screen, and I will share it again at the end of the lesson for you, so you can get in contact with us if you would like to take advantage of those services. Because yes, we are here to help you. All right, so let's jump right back in for today's episode of Literacy Lunch with Lee. Literacy Lunch with Lee. So yes, Literacy Lunch with Lee is an English lesson. I do it every Monday and Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time right here on Literacy Mid-South's Facebook page. And while we are broadcasting live, all these lessons are recorded. So you can go into the video section of our page and find them. And I encourage you to do that because there are so many different lessons on so many different subjects, and there are so many different opportunities for practice. You know, there's a lot of vocabulary here, a lot of different conversation pieces, things that you can practice over and over with yourself, with a partner, to work on pronunciation and sentence structure, because the goal is that everything that I teach in these lessons are things you should be able to use as soon as they are over. You can walk out the door and apply them. So please do join. Please practice. Please like and share these videos with other people who you think may need them. If there's a lesson that you would like to see, a certain subject you would like a lesson on, let me know. I'm here for you. I just want to make it as good as I can for you. And if you are not in the Memphis area, please leave me a comment wherever the comments are, and let me know where you are watching from. All right, so let's jump on in and do today's lesson. Monday, we did a lesson on asking for help, on different ways you could ask if you needed help. So if you missed that, definitely go back and check that out. There's some helpful phrases and questions there. But today we're going to be looking at asking for clarification. Asking for clarification. So say that word with me. Clarification. Clarification. So yes, clarification. So asking for clarification is if you don't understand what somebody is saying to you or what somebody is asking of you, then you would ask them for clarification, to basically re-say it in a way that you understand it, So that is when you need clarification. You are asking for clarification. So let's jump in and look at some different ways that you can ask for clarification. All right. All right, first one, and this is one of the most common ones, I think, one of the most common ways to ask for clarification, to say, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. So, I beg your pardon. So, I beg your pardon is just another way of just saying, can you please say that again? Can you repeat that? I beg your pardon. Yep, I beg your pardon. May sound really strange, but it's a very common way of being like, I didn't hear you, can you say it again? Or Yeah, it just means you didn't hear it correctly, and you need to make sure that you know what somebody is saying to you or asking of you. You would say, I beg your pardon. So, you could also say, I'm not quite sure I know what you mean. I'm not quite sure I know what you mean. So one more time together. I'm not quite sure I know what you mean. So that's your way of saying, I don't understand what you're saying to me. So you are not quite sure. Yeah. So another way of kind of saying that, you could just be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Um, if you want to shorten that up. But that's the whole phrase. Another one, I don't follow you. I don't follow you. So say that with me. I don't follow you. So having follow here means you're not literally following them, like walking after them. Follow here, if you're saying I don't follow you, means I don't understand you. I don't know what you're trying to say. Can you find another way to say it so I might understand it? So follow you means, in this case, means to follow what somebody is saying to you. So if you're explaining something to someone and you're afraid they may not understand it, you could even say, do you follow me? To make sure that they understand you. And they might say, no, I don't follow you. And that would mean you need to rephrase it. So, all right, another way you can try to get clarification is to say, I'm not sure I got your point. I'm not sure I got your point. All right, so one more time. I'm not sure I got your point. So, yeah, just another way of saying, I don't really think I understand. Can you find another way to tell me? Because I'm not sure I got your point. So, you need it re-explained in an easier way. All right, if for some reason you had trouble hearing what somebody was saying to you, maybe it was too loud, maybe they said it too fast, you can always say, sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. So sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. All right, now all together. Sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. So could be like, oh, it's too loud in here, and you need them to say it again. Or maybe they're speaking too softly. You're like, what? I can't hear that. Sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. So, yeah, say it again, please. And then you can maybe go from there. So you can be like, say it louder or say it clearer so I can understand what you said. All right, another one that you could say would be, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? All right, so say that with me. What do you mean by that? Means that somebody said something to you and you're not understanding what they are saying to you or maybe why they are saying it to you. And you need clarification on what they mean by what they are saying. So you would say, what do you mean by that? Often this can be if somebody is criticizing you or saying that you're doing something wrong, and you may not understand what you've done wrong. So you might say, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Another way of saying the same thing, what do you mean by that? Another way of saying that same phrase could be, could you explain what you mean? Could you explain what you mean? One more time. Could you explain what you mean. So explain. So say that with me. Explain means to go into detail about what you mean, to give you more explanation of what you mean. So that would be another way of asking that. All right, another way of asking somebody to explain what they mean, maybe say it in a different way than they did originally. They could say, or you could say, could you put it differently? Could you put it differently? So say that with me. Could you put it differently? So that means that you need it phrased in a different way. You don't understand it the way it's being told, so you need it to be said in a completely different way. So, could you put it differently? All right, and here's just another group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more kind of questions that you could ask. If you need things like either repeated or rephrased or put differently so you understand. So here's another group of phrases that you could do as well. So first we start with, could you say that again, please? So could you say that again, please? So I didn't quite hear you right. I need you to say it again so I can make sure I heard you correctly. So could you say that again, please? Another way you could say that is, could you repeat, please? Could you repeat, please? So repeat meaning, please say it again. I need to hear it again because I didn't quite get it the first time. So repeat being, yes, please say it again. Could you clarify that, please? Could you clarify that, please? So clarify, same thing. You're asking them to repeat it or say it in a different way, so hopefully you will understand it. Would you elaborate on that, please? Would you elaborate on that, please? So elaborate, the word elaborate, so say that with me. Elaborate, elaborate. Elaborate would mean go into more detail. Give me more information. I need a little bit more to understand what you are saying to me. I need you to elaborate. Elaborate. All right, and could you be more specific? Could you be more specific? So the word specific, same thing. Specific, you need more detail. You need more information. Specific. So all these words that we're looking at on this sheet are ways just to get more information. So whether it's saying that again, repeat, clarify, elaborate, or specific, you are needing more details or more information to help you. So those are words that you will definitely want to focus on. Focus on the pronunciation of those when you are practicing those sentences. So I highly encourage you to practice all of these sentences a little more, because you will run into situations where maybe you don't understand what somebody's saying to you, and you need them to either go into more detail, speak slower, but yeah, you will need to ask them one of these questions so you can get more information. So these should be, I think, very helpful for you in everyday situations. So, all right, well, that is it for today. That's it for this week. Holy moly, for our lessons. Please remember, if you're not in the Memphis area, I would love for you to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have any lesson ideas, please share them with me. And, of course, like and share these videos. Let's try to get them out there to other people who need them. So please like and share them out. I would love for as many people as need these to be able to get them as possible. And if you are looking to improve or learn or improve your English, or if you just need assistance with reading and you are an adult 18 or over, or you know somebody that needs these services, even despite what is happening right now and that we are working in a remote setting, we can still get a tutor for you. So yes, these services are still available right now. You can get more information by going to the website at www.literacymidsouth.org, or you can call or text 901-327-6000. That's 901-327-6000. All right, that is today's episode of Literacy Lunch with Lee. I will be back on Monday with a new lesson. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but I guarantee it's going to be a fabulous time, as it always is, right? All right, so have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there, and I will see you on Monday.